Coach, last game, you guys won at a buzzer beater, but today you couldn't equalize to send it to overtime. What was the conversation like in the locker room after that loss?
Well, it's tough to be honest. It's always tough losing like this, being eliminated. Not really sure what to say to the guys, but I told them all the little things we talked about that we shouldn't do. The habits came out in the end. Um, we had our chances. I think we led for pretty much 35 minutes. The game, we played well, but you got to tip your hat off to Sanbed. I think I told them, losing like this is something I can stomach, or at least we can all stomach because of the way they played. Man, we fought. Sanbeda made pretty much everything in the third quarter, but we answered tit for tat. We had an answer for almost everything, but in the end, Yuki was incredible. I haven't seen somebody shoot like that in college in a stage this big in a very long time. So he was really lights out, incredible game for him. He changed the game for us this whole series, right? We really prepared to stop him. I thought we did a good job in the first half, but no, they made the shots when it mattered. I couldn't ask for anything more from the players. Obviously, Sanchez said he's getting into foul trouble, kind of changed everything. But no, you can't feel anything but proud for this team because San Pedro just played better than us, man. San Pedro deserved to win. They made all the big shots. They could have folded, but Andrada and Miller were just really good. So, just trying to encourage the guys and obviously thank them for the year that they had, the sacrifices. We've been through a lot. Obviously, we would have wanted to play for the championship, but that's life. That's basketball.
Coach Tony finished with 18 points, but aside from him, it was a balanced scoring effort from everyone. What what was the conversation like with them before this game? What's the kind of pep talk that you gave them for them to perform this way?
Well, it's been the same every year. Our goal is to play for a championship. Treat this like a championship game, knockout game. Just focus on the things that we've been working on and stick to our game plan. And I think for the most part of the game we did. But again, in the end, San Beda made the right place. You got to give them credit. Coach Yuri, his staff, they did good. I thought it was a well coached game, and that's what I told the guys. I told them, to be honest, that it was a nice game to be part of. It was just beautiful basketball for a while. Both teams really leaving it out. Both teams trading big shots after big shots. But in the end, we needed one more shot, one more stop, and we couldn't get it. We had a few plays where we had open layups and the fast break. We didn't score, and then they ended up hitting a three, and those really swung the momentum of the game.
Coach, this being despite being in the group of death, you still made it out, nakarating ang semis, though kinulang lang po talaga. How would you describe this season for the Blazers, unlike the previous three that we had?
What's the challenge? It's like the second time we made the finals. The year after the finals seems a bit of a down year, or what, a bit of a struggle. But this whole season's been a bit of a struggle for us. To be honest, it didn't seem like we played to the level that we wanted to play, and we were just kind of grinding it out, just trying to find ways to win every game. But again, I told the team that's on me. It's my fault that I have to get you guys to be a bit better collectively as a team, and we just fell short. So it's tough. Again, it was a challenging year. A lot of things happen, from injuries to sicknesses to in-house fights or whatever it is. We've been through a lot, but that's basketball. It just wasn't meant for us to win, but we fought, and I think that's really what matters to us right now.
Coach, you mentioned in-house fights after the game earlier.
No, no.
Some of the San Beda alumni and your players
I
went to it.
didn't really see what happened anymore, to be honest. I was just focused on just watching San Beda, maybe just some fan stuff, but it's nothing. It's part of the game. Their fans are always very emotional, but it is what it is. It's okay. I think we can hold our heads up high the way we fought today. Yeah.
Coach, can you talk about the last play? Kanino ba talaga intended yung goal?
It was supposed to be for Ian and for Enot, but the pag inbound pa lang, Marcelis forgot to set a screen and it blew up the whole play. So we had to scramble. The first time out, the deflection was out, and when we had to inbound the ball in the backcourt, we couldn't run what we wanted to run anymore. So it's tough, but it is what it is. I think Ian still had a good shot in the end. A decent shot that he's been making, just didn't fall for us.
Coach, after this tournament, can you just talk to us on what's next for you personally after this year? What's ahead for the next NCAA season?
That's tough. To be honest, I still want to stay with Benilde. Obviously, the job's not done for us. But if I'm being completely honest, it's always a grind for me. I'm always there are days where you're like, man, do I still want to do this? It's tiring also. It's a long season. We'll have to see. I'll have to discuss with my family. There's also pressure to just focus on business side. There's also been some other teams from other leagues calling and opportunities there. But obviously, my heart is with Benilde. My one of my goals was just to leave Benilde with a championship. Obviously, this is another season that came up short. But we'll have to see. I still feel that I want to help these players, and I just don't want if we leave that the players will not be prepared for it financially or whatever it may be. I mean, the goal's always been to help these guys. We'll have to discuss also with guys like Allen, Justin, Ian, Torres if they still want to come back next year and play for the school. But technically, we still have one more year under contract with Benilde, I believe. I think so. We'll see. I leave it up. I leave it up to God. Leave it up to the school. If they want me, we can always come back. But it's something that I also like to take a break. It's mentally draining. It's a bit tiring also for this whole year.
Coach, all things considered, consistent naman nga po yung program, making the playoffs for the past 4 seasons. But what changes do you think it really needs?
Well, first year we were one bad game away. Last year we got smashed in the finals. This year we're maybe one or two plays away from making it back to the championship. Would have been a different story. But as a team, just have to be better. I mean, myself too. As a coach, I have to do a better job still. I mean, at the end of the day, the buck still falls on me. So until we win, I mean, that's still my responsibility, and I still feel that we have to improve as a program, as a coach, as a team, and that's really where it is. At the end of the day, we fell short, and there's still that means we have a lot more to improve on. But again, Sanbed has been the best team all season long, and they just some of their guys really made the huge plays. Their coaching staff did a great job. It was really a tough chess match going up against them, and I think I can't say anything, but they deserve to win.